Well, let's get the VOD review over and done with. So, here we go. Roadhog, Sigma, Orisa, Hog. It's good for this map, but playing Tracer is unoptimal with your healers. Especially these healers. You won't get much value. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, straight away, you're hesitating. So, first of all, you should never go right. Just don't go right. It's useless to go right side. If you go right side, you're in a very restricted space. You're easily to kill because this is no way you can go. You can't go backwards. You can easily mess up your links because of the door. Always just go left. It's a smart decision. And right now you're hesitating to go forward, which is costing you time in which you could surprise the enemy with a aggressive push. You need to be more aggressive. Yeah, it's just so what happened there was quite a mess, to be honest. Your team got picked on point. You're trying to push the Rhine and you're distracting him, which is good, but you're not doing much. You're only distracting the Rhine. The rest of your team is losing the fight because, well, they're down a DPS. It's a hard thing to say. It's good that you distract the Rhine, but your team's still lost. You're doing vulnerable to ignore the Rhine and try and displace the healers. That's a big thing. Displacing, I'm not gonna try and write. Displacing is the biggest thing you can do in this game. As Tracer. It's not about getting picks, it's not about doing damage, it's all about displacing people and putting them in awkward positions. You're taking a risk you don't need to take, don't go in. Okay. This is going to be a big thing, I think, the more I watch. So, let me rewind a second. So you're in here, your team's resetting, so you decide to push the engine sim retro. This is a high rank, you would have been punished and skilled, to be honest. But when you push in, that's not the biggest problem. When you push in, you blink not once, for no reason to the right. You weren't taking damage, no one was coming. Then you again blink to the left because you're scared to take damage. You have 150 HP. A big thing I've learned is the only time you really need to start worrying is if there's someone that can CC you. This also shows you're not trusting your healers enough, who are right here, to heal for them to heal you. For them to heal you. You just don't trust them. So you're wasting your blinks, not getting any value out of them. So you need to work on that. No, we won't pause it. You shouldn't have recalled there. It was a bad recall. Again, you're being too risky for not much value. Again, you're not playing away from your team, not playing as a Tracer should. You're just kinda sitting in the middle of the pack, shooting who they shoot. That's a big stick. A good tip that I can give, if you're trying to, if you're not sure you can stick somebody, and there's a big group, stick the floor. The floor is always the best place to stick. You might think, why would I stick the floor? It's a bigger radius if it's on the floor than if you just miss trying to stick someone and it's further away from everyone. If you stick the floor in the general area, then just how you will get somebody. So try and stick the floor if you're not sure you can get a stick like that. Use a good stick, but you're not always going to hit sticks like that. So be more efficient with your pulse bombs, is the way I'd put it. Good looking at what their team comps, see if it's changed. That was good damage on the Rhine. Nice one clip, almost a one clip. At this point you don't fight them, you run away. You don't need to use recall there. Right here. Right here, right? So you go in. You took 0 damage, you didn't take any damage at all, and you had a blink. You took no damage, and you had a blink left. You could have easily gotten away without using a recall there, if you instead decided to go through here and drop down. If you went even riskier, recalled back to the Mega, where your team is already going to be away from you, because they're on point. Pushing when sim wall is up is a bad idea, and I would never recommend doing it. Leave the Sigma alone, leave him alone. Nice. Go kill the turrets, kill the turrets, the turrets, okay. That should be the main thing you look for as a DPS player, especially as Tracer. So there was 2 turrets here, just shredding your tanks, to be honest. They were just absolutely shredding your tanks. You see the turrets killing your teammate. You see both of them right here and right here. Instead of going to help and destroy the turrets and potentially save your teammate's life who is using whole hog right now and getting more kills, because he will definitely have his heal up, you decide to just look, and even when you do go forward, you still don't focus on turrets. You waste full spawn because you try to stick someone. Like, it's an unlucky stick, they beat it. So, and that's just bad aim right there, it's unlucky. They get out, or stay behind them if you really think you can get away with it. See, now you're just staggering yourself. You could have taken that 1v1 with the Lucio. You could have taken it, but you got scared. So, before you recalled, you were right on top of a Mega. You were right on top of it. The Mega was right below you. That's how you're full health back. So instead you decided to waste recall. You could have even blinked away if it was really that big, but you wasted recall, which is the best thing, the worst thing a Tracer can do. You wasted recall with 3 blinks and a full clip. You didn't even try and shoot the Lucio, and I hope you don't go back for him. I already do. This is a bad position to be in. You're doing nothing. There's a Mega in that room. See what's happening now? You're actually being zoned. by Lucio. You just got zoned off of this area by Lucio. You were not allowed to sit in that backline by Lucio. The Lucio has completely zoned you out of the fight. He's removed you from the equation and gone back to his team to be able to go kill the rest of your team. See, your team's getting pushed right now. And you were too frightened of the Lucio player to take the one-on-one, which you should always take. Taking a Lucio one-on-one is always advantageous. Even if you die, the enemy team is out without a healer. But instead you ran away, so that Lucio could go do what he wants. He knows you're not a problem anymore. And he goes back to his team, and now he's probably already over there because of speed boost. So be more aggressive, take the jewels when they are there. The turrets. So the turret spawned, you didn't look at it, you weren't going to destroy it. You were more focused on damaging the Rhine, which is the bad decision. Your team can deal with that, your DPS can deal with that. You should focus on the turrets. The Ashe killing you, I guess it's a sound problem, you didn't hear them. Unlucky, you could say. You shouldn't have been standing here and just backing up walking, because you know they have respawns coming because of the death recap. You need to look at this more if you don't. Yeah, so you should have blinked over your team. That's what you should have done here. Blinked over your team after you've done a bit of damage on the Rhine. Destroy the turret on the way.
Oh my god, they got an Ashe? Are you serious? I mean, at least their Rhine died.
Don't push, don't push, don't push. That was a complete mess, to be honest. You jumped into a 1v4, right? And the first thing you did, you wasted blinks. You blink. You don't actually get any significant damage other than almost killing the Symmetra, who's being pocketed by the Mercy, so you weren't going to kill her in the first place. Your best thing to do was probably blink behind them, then blink around the corner, down the corridor, up here. But you didn't, and you got scared, and then the Ashe started shooting you in the back, where the was you were being flanked, and you still went for the Symmetra. You need to choose your battles better. That's the big thing. Yeah, I do say be aggressive more, but there's choices that are inevitable that you need to make. And you're not making the right choices right now. Don't push him. The turrets. You've lost this fight, so all you need to do is not waste your blinks and not use pulse spawn.
Lucio, oh my god.
So that shows me a lack of map awareness. You got stuck here, and you also wasted pulse. The fight was over. There was no point in ulting there. It wasn't final fight. You could quick contest. It will be more valuable for you to have gotten out that way and came back around, or even stayed behind. By you dying here, you seal your team's fate pretty much. It's 10%. They aren't going to. The chance of them touching is very low, and winning is very, very low.
What's elims? I don't have a medal, but I have gold damage.
That also shows I personally don't like that type of tracer playstyle. elims v damage, right? So this is a big tracer debate. Ooh, but I can charge pulse bomb quick. If you're not getting value from pulse bomb. You've had 2 kills in maybe 4 pulse bombs or 3. Is that value? No. Elims are greater than damage. You need to get more elims and focus less on just spraying the tanks, revealing your position, and instead going in, 1 blink into their backline, 1 clip, the Zen or the Mercy. By just spraying constantly, shoot, you're shooting the tanks, nothing's happening. You're not actually progressing anything because of your tank lineup. You're not going to damage them too much. So it's more just you need to choose your targets better. Nice, shooting the turrets. Nice target priority. That was a bit rough patch of aim.
4K, fuck yeah.
Those nice target priorities. You should kill her here. So what that shows me is your mechanical skill is a big problem. If you kill her there, your team wins, but your team just lost. That should have been 1 round for your team. Very easy. But kinda got rolled because you couldn't track the Mercy and then she got beat. So you need to work on your aim definitely. You should have stayed on point there. It doesn't matter if you die, your tanks are here. By them flipping, your team has less time in total to touch. You wasted recall again. What was that? No, I need to watch that again. What the fuck was that? So we won't see it again. I know we do it. So you blink 3 times and go into the wall, and then you recall. I don't get it. Why would you recall there? I'm trying to understand what. Maybe you thought you were going to take damage. Maybe. Okay, so there's a sound Tracer makes when she gets low health. She goes, ah. It says I lost. So she goes, ah. She's fucking moans, right? That means she's low health. So don't recall until you hit that sound. It's a sound cue. You can react to it before someone kills you. Unless it's a one shot. So listen to the sound cues. When you're just sitting in the corner shooting the tanks, you're not shooting the turrets, you're not helping your team, then you jumped off points. Yeah, 27% accuracy is not going to help. You need to get that to at least 40% to be an effective tracer player.
Should I stay on the tracer?
Probably not. Okay, we get to review some Hanzo gameplay. Pogu. That's a nice Sonic arrow. Lets your team know what they're playing. Okay. So right now you're doing nothing. You're just shooting your shield when you could use disability here and destroy that shield much faster. Storm Arrow is not what a lot of people think. It's a tank shield buster. If it's a one-on-one, use it, but if your team is versus their team, don't save it for like that one moment you might be able to get a pick. Use it on the shield every time, off cooldown. It's the best thing you can do as Hanzo, to break their shield, just use it off cooldown. See, you got no value out of that somehow. Nice shot, nice shot.
See what? It wasn't smart. Sometimes you gotta go aggro.
Yeah, you should not have pushed the Roadhog, but you already know that, so I won't go over it. Use ult by Baptiste, nice. Use your Storm Arrow, use your Storm Arrow. There you go, if you use Storm Arrow here, you guarantee kills. You'll guarantee the kill. If you use Storm Arrow into this crowd of like 3 people, you're guaranteed to get headshots. They're not going to be able to move in time, it's too much damage. Stop saving disability for next round. Use it when you can. Dragon. Dragon. No. It's not a bad dragon. You got beat from it. If you trapped them more, I would have liked it, but using in the second audio would have been better. You hesitated.
No, are they coming back to debate? Or? Oh no.
Focus the Ryan. Oh, never mind, he's dead anyway. So like, if you use Storm Arrow there at the start, you killed the Mercy.
Oh my god, I just got killed by a fucking
Also,
Mercy.
a big thing that you did wrong here. You gave up. So you start shooting the Mercy, and then you just
Oh my god, I just got...
you decide to jump down because you're being shot in the back instead of turning around and trying to kill the person that is shooting you. Again, if you were able to kill the Mercy, your team probably wins that fight. But it's unlucky.
Killed by a fucking Mercy.
God, you have tips on. I don't know why you wasted Sonic Arrow. This is not NNA, it doesn't fall like that. You use Sonic Arrow too freely for what it is. Storm Arrow, Storm Arrow, Storm Arrow. Again, you got no value because you're just shooting when you're limited visibility. Limited visibility on the enemy. Awkward positioning. And you gave a point for free because I honestly don't know how your team lost this so badly. So your Baptiste got pinned and then his immortality probably died. Your McCree killed by Bob, but he killed the Zarya. And then your rest of the team just fell apart when the lack of heals from Baptiste and DPS from McCree. It's just a bad position, and I dread to see what. Okay, let's see what you want to do next. I pray you don't push them, and you said you just stay up there. You should win that. You should have easily won that fight. You shouldn't have. You should not have. Right here. You should not. Either you activate, pre-activate Storm Arrow, or don't activate it at all. You would have two-shot them if you didn't activate it.
I had this for quite a long time.
The medals don't mean anything.
What is it? Oh yeah.
Storm Arrow the Rhine, Storm Arrow the Rhine, you kill him. You use it too late. He would have died earlier. So don't even try aiming at her. That's a nice shot. Again, you gave up high ground for no reason. Questionable dragon, really. You just kind of fired into the ground and hoped people will die to it. I think that's a zoning ult if I've seen one. Maybe you wasted Sonic Arrow for no reason. You jump down now. You push the Rhine. Just kill the Rhine, kill the Rhine. Just kill the Rhine. Like, your target priority really tilts me. You'll see your team going for somebody, and you don't follow up with your team.
Their fucking Mercy was Valking, and I landed 2 hits on her, like, boom boom. Fucking easy.
Yeah, Pogu, dude.
Nigga.
Wait, what did you say?
You said he was balanced just a second ago.
No. I don't need to see this shit. Zarya, Sigma, dog shit for this map. Complete dog shit. Why would you not run ball? Actually, not even ball, just run Orisa, Sigma. It's just better. I would have swapped back to the Tracer here. Because we need someone to focus the turrets here. Like you, I mean, again, I bring it up. I think the 5th time. If I see you do it again, I'm just not going to bring it up. You've not. We're about 30 seconds into this game. You've not used Storm Arrow once. It's one of the strongest abilities in the game, but you don't abuse it like you should. You need to abuse it. Nice. Get the turrets. Good shot. You wasted a leap, but the maiden chased you. So it's fine. But I don't use leap so freely. You missed a shot you should hit.
Fuck!
And you should have also not pushed the Mei up close. You should have stayed far away. You're a long range character. You're a sniper. So stay back. Don't parallel poke the Mei.
Still alive? Smule, I advise you swap off Widow for this round.
The swapping both DPS would have been the ideal situation. Both DPS are just bad against their comp. This is not bad positioning, going top right high ground. It's nice. You're not going to. Yeah, you should have hit the headshot there. You Storm Arrow, why? I won't bring it up again.
Dude, I was on right up. I was getting dived by fucking pocketed Lucio.
It's not a hard kill. If you had used Storm Arrow, you could easily two-tap him. But it's unlucky. Again, you should have swapped off of Hanzo here to Tracer or Doom, probably Doom's. He has more survivability for points.
Fuck this shit! Fucking lame ass fucking pussy hero. Holy fuck, dude.
But yeah. So general pointers. With a strong tool, positioning, blinks, and storm arrow. These right here equals masters. Not using them equals diamond. So you need to abuse these three things: your positioning, your blinks, and your storm arrow. You need to be smarter. And you can say, oh, how do I know when to blink? A lot of the time you need to just see if they are going to shoot. You need to keep track of when they're reloading. It's a big thing. Keeping track of their cooldowns. Knowing if Hawk has hook, if Genji has dash or deflect. These are all things you need to consider when you're going in for that 1v1 or going in for that kill. But yeah, that's about it. So good luck with your games. Get better.